Um, who is she? Who is she? Well, you know, I really like people to discover that themselves. He's not manic depressive at all. I mean, he's just a nut. He was really fun and really smart, and you know, under tremendous pressure at times, never compromised, and I think the film shows that. And not only is he obviously a real visionary, he also pays close attention to character and character development, and is very concerned that things are always rooted in reality. I obviously am crazy about him. Well, I think Tim is really brilliant, and I think that Tim understands that most people are walking around wounded creatures, really. Well, the preparation is always different with every movie and every character, and I never really know how I'm going to prepare until I have the script in front of me, because it really tells me what I need to do. I mean, obviously, I needed to know something about cats, and you don't even know. You think, well, I'll look at this, and maybe it'll give me an idea, and maybe it won't. And you know, and maybe if I read 3 books and watch a couple of documentaries, I might come up with one idea. But that's pretty good, actually, if you can, that's a good percentage. So I did some study of cats. I obviously had a rigorous physical schedule, a lot of training, kickboxing, whipping, yoga, martial arts, a little gymnastics. And then I tried to pay attention to what it meant to have a dual personality, and why does one have a dual personality? Because that was really, I felt I needed to base the character there, to give it an anchor and to give it a reality. Well, I just, you know, I didn't write it. I just said them. You know, Danny my beginning scenes were with Danny, and I really wasn't very comfortable with the character yet. And he's, you know, he's bigger than life, Danny. And after they were finished with him, he was really bigger than life, and he never broke character, and so he was always so disgusting, and like, so I never wanted to talk to him. And he just sort of sit over in a corner and like grunt. And it was weird because I never saw him out of costume, because it took so long for both of us to get ready. So I never really got to know Danny. I never got to know Danny. Well, Michael I knew from before, and so it was actually very comforting, because everything was so new to me. This was a totally new experience. This was new territory. So to have someone there that was familiar, felt safe, and also that he had done the film before, he could kind of comfort me when I was nervous. Well, I think that there are definite strong feminist elements to the character, which I think is good. And I think she's more than that, though. I think she's more complicated than that. I think that she's really lashing out against injustice, period, generally speaking. And if that happens to be a woman or that happens to be a man, you know, she's a little brutal with the women in the movie, too.